How's it going, everybody? I'm really excited to talk about one of my uh, most look forward games in this upcoming year. Coming out in not too long, early next year, and of course we know what that is: Cyberpunk 2077. Now, this game I have been looking forward to for a very long time, as many have been looking forward to for a very long time. As soon as from the first trailer that was actually shown, which was pretty awesome, pretty killer. And I was like, oh, they said like this is what the game's gonna look like. It's gonna look this good. The graphics are gonna be fantastic. And of course, I was like, heck yeah, I'm down to playing that game. Now, as a surprise to some, I haven't actually been paying attention to the marketing all that much. Besides from last E3 where they showed the gameplay demo and the trailer. Of course, Keanu Reeves, the awesome man he is, walked out on stage. I haven't actually paid that much attention to the marketing. I've actually and the things that are surrounding it. I'm kind of just waiting patiently for it. I know news pops up here and there. I've watched a couple videos talking on that, and trying to determine whether or not the game will be good or not. And from the general consensus that I've seen so far, I'm pretty sure that everyone probably thinks it's probably going to be pretty good. I'm excited for it, and pretty sure majority of people are pretty excited for it. One thing that I'm really excited about playing this game, and from what I've actually seen from it, the art direction behind it. I've always loved Cyberpunk. I've always loved sci-fi, and science fantasy. I love this kind of aesthetic that they're going for here. I love all the neon lights, and also like that we get to see Cyberpunk universe in daylight, which most of the time we usually get to see it in nighttime. A lot of neon signs, kind of dark and gritty, that kind of thing, which we're really familiar with. But I'm really excited to actually see the world in daytime, actually see what this living and breathing world feels like, and the kind of thing that I'm really excited to play. A couple of other things, that I'm really excited for, that I'm really looking forward to seeing this. Of course, this is made by CD Projekt Red, a wonderful company that created the Witcher series. And didn't actually play the second and the first one, but like many others, I kind of jumped on the bandwagon and really started to love CD Projekt Red and what they kind of stand for after playing The Witcher 3. And The Witcher 3, oh my god, that's so good. I've only really beaten it once, and I said previously, I beat it, like, it took me like 2 years to beat that game. It took me a long while to beat that game. Um, and I enjoyed every freaking minute of it. Every minute. It's fantastic. I took my time, like every 6 months or so. I would play the game, then I would stop playing it, and I would get busy or something, and I'll come back and I'm like, I've been waiting to play this game. But it's made by these guys, so I have full faith. Can't even talk. Full faith that this thing will be phenomenal, and the gameplay will be immaculate. Of course, there's going to be some things that are going to be like, oh, that's okay, or it's not that great. But I have a good feeling, I have a strong feeling that this game's probably going to be really entertaining, and that at least I'm going to like it. But every game is not for everyone. So I have a couple friends. I know people who didn't really enjoy The Witcher 3 or didn't quite understand it, and I'm like, that's okay, man. This game's fantastic. But I'm like, huh, this game is godlike, and I love it. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to enjoy the heck out of this game. But there's several particular parts that I love about RPGs that I'm really looking forward to for this. In The Witcher 3, we didn't actually get to create our character. We were able to customize our character, different weapons, things that we could find to sort of improve our character. And I really do like the potion aspects and the alchemy, and the fact that we really got to tailor Geralt to our particular way of fighting, and I think that was pretty awesome. What I am looking forward to, however, beyond customization, is character creation, which is something I've always loved in any RPG that I've played, and not many actually have character creation, at least the ones that I've played. Um, but one of my favorite series, the Mass Effect trilogy. I love the Mass Effect series and the ability to create a character. Creating character is one of my favorite things to do in an RPG, and it's one of the things I really look forward to. So I really want to be, of course, you got to change your hair, customize the face, and I'm really looking for, really customizable in-depth options for creating this character, not just sliders. Sliders are fine, and of course categories are fine in choosing, different noses, mouth shapes, eyes. But I really wish that we could get a system kind of like EVE Online or The Sims, but that might be too difficult and too time consuming to actually create, which I don't really mind. I think the closest thing we ever got to character creation like that, besides those two examples, are Dragon Age Inquisition. Dragon Age Inquisition, the character creator was pretty fantastic, pretty in depth, and I freaking loved it. And I do enjoy the game. Probably not as much as Mass Effect, my baby, my child, but definitely still love those games. And for this game, Cyberpunk 2077, I really want some good character creation. I want some really good character creation. I want to create someone that I really vibe with. And I'm not gonna just, I know a lot of people are just like, I'm gonna create a character. I'm gonna make this character look like me. I'm gonna make myself in this universe, and I'm gonna be awesome because I'm awesome. No. I'm gonna make some fictional person, make them look fly, make them look awesome, to sort of embody something that I really jive with in this particular universe. Create a little backstory for him, Of course, you're gonna be able to do that, I'm sure, in some capacity in the game. Figuring out what kind of person through some sort of background, like, oh, and you'll get these perks, that kind of thing, which I'm completely cool with. I'm completely fine with that. It's pretty usual, and hopefully, I'm hoping it's killer. Some tattoos, some earrings, some light up tattoos, and some holographic tattoos, something make my character look fly. Probably gonna play a girl. Probably not gonna play the dude. He looks cool. He looks pretty awesome actually, but I'm like, you know what? I gotta do the thing like Mass Effect trilogy and play Femship because Femship is amazing. So I'm gonna stick to that. Just hoping that the voice acting for both female V and male V are consistent and pretty awesome, pretty good. I really do value voice acting, as do many, and I'm really looking forward to hear from that. From the trailers that we've seen, it looks fantastic. I'm really ready to dive into this world, and patiently. I'm not in a rush. Like they said, one of their slogans. It'll come when it's ready, and I am patient. I don't need to rush anything on that. What I am really curious about, because I believe it's going to be on PC. I believe it is. I'm more curious about the modding community and what they will come up with, because of course the developers are going to come up with some really interesting, cool things, and I'm really excited to see those things. But the modding community, boy, they create some silly things and some amazing things that the developers probably won't even think of creating. So I'm really excited, and what I'm really looking forward to is seeing if someone will put Motoko Kusanagi's hair in the game. I want some Ghost in the Shell callbacks here. I'm really looking for that. Kind of in a Ghost in the Shell binge right now. Gotta start watching first. I need to actually watch the first season of Standalone Complex over again. I recently rewatched the 2017 film because I'm kind of in that cyberpunk mood, as you can tell. And I know a lot of people didn't like the 2017 Ghost in the Shell film, but I really enjoyed it. It's different. It's not like the original film, but it's still definitely Ghost in the Shell in my opinion, and I really love it and enjoy it. But just like the modding community and what they can create creatively for the characters themselves and the way they look, and adding to the world, sometimes taking away whatever works. But I'm curious to see what they do with the weapons as well. The weapons do look pretty awesome. I'm not really worried about the weapons. I'm not really a big first-person shooter player. I do like first-person games. I'm not a fan of like Call of Duty or that other look-alike. They're good games. First-person shooter games are pretty good. I just suck at competitive play, and I just prefer to play single-player games generally, and I don't really play multiplayer games that way anyway. So I'm just glad that I'm getting a first-person single-player experience that I can enjoy on my own time. I'm excited for that. And I'm curious about the weapons. We've seen some things like we've seen a nano whip. That was pretty awesome. That was pretty fly. It's kind of messed up. Just over here slashing at people with this nano whip, which looks pretty insane. Of course, I forgot what they call it, the spider arms. The arms they come out like claws and you can just climb up the walls. That's freaking amazing. And then just jump off and stab people in the chest. I'm looking forward to that. Probably going to do that too much, but it's going to be awesome. I'm pretty sure of that. Just hoping that all of these things coming together make for a really good gameplay loop, really good combat. I'm pretty sure from their previous games that they know what they're doing. I'm not at all worried about that. It's probably going to be pretty freaking awesome. Hopefully the game of the year. I'm not really expecting any less than that, honestly, from their previous game. But beyond those things, what I really also beyond character customization, character creation, and the gameplay itself, and the style, I want some good exploration. I'm just trying to walk around, man. I'm just trying to see what's beyond that corner. Am I going to get stabbed in the alley? Or am I going to stab somebody in the alley? Like, I'm looking for the exploration. I want to see the nitty gritty. I want to see what's hidden behind these walls and these buildings. See who I can talk to, what I can discover. Is one of the most exciting things for me. I want to take my time, like the way I did with The Witcher 3 and Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I still haven't beaten because I'm taking my time. I'm trying to run around, do a whole bunch of side quests, yeah, and not, and sometimes attack people for no reason, but just to take my time, see what's in this world, see this beautiful world that they created and put a lot of time into, because I want to see what they did. I want to bask in it, I want to bathe in this Cyberpunk 2077. I'm enjoy the heck out of it. Get my rubber ducky. But that's going to be pretty awesome. Do a little bit of Zelda exploration. I want to see if you can climb a building. That would be weird. That'd be interesting. If you can go on top of buildings, that's going to be even more interesting. But I really like the denseness of this world. I really love that kind of design. I'm like, okay, let me go inside this huge giant apartment complex. Let me see what's in there. Let me buy some sodas, some drinks, get stabbed by somebody, get into a bar brawl, those kind of things. It's going to be pretty awesome. And I think it's going to be a pretty good game. And it's something I'm really looking forward to in the upcoming months. And I know in a couple months they're going to be giving, finally actually going to be releasing that gameplay demo that many of us have been waiting for. So, if anything, I don't think we have anything to worry about for this game. This game's going to be pretty awesome. It's going to be pretty fun, I'm sure. And if people don't like it, still find something in it to like. But knowing it's CD Projekt Red and their previous games and their previous work and their philosophy and how hard, and from what we've seen, it's probably going to be pretty gnarly. Well, thanks for sitting on this long talk, and you guys have a good one. I really enjoyed and really looking forward to this game and hope you guys are too. All right. Peace.